we're doing an inner clarity and action worksheet. A definition of this distinction, I'm really not sure that this is a distinction. It's a process, but this worksheet, inner clarity, gives us the ability to process through our feelings that we most likely don't enjoy and get into a space where we're creating an intention for our lives that is not just for ourselves but for others as well. The distinction is important because it gives us a starting point of where to go. It gives us values to live in, not just for ourselves but for others. So this worksheet was really good for me when I was in the beginning of my coaching, because it just allowed me to go places that made me uncomfortable, or be with people that made me uncomfortable, and have a plan of action and what I was committed to create in that situation. So inner clarity and action worksheet. So describe only what a video camera would see. So what occurred with that situation with Iqbal?
We were just sitting up on the island, and Dad was standing on the other side talking to him, and Dad and I were both like talking to him, I guess, explaining what we wanted, and he was just sitting there with Elias looking down, like not looking at us and not giving us like any recognition like of what we were saying. And pretty much everything that came out of our mouth he didn't agree on, and
so he wouldn't look at you. Okay. So so what's the story you created about that? The story that your dad told me, that he's gonna walk out the door.
Yeah, so it just seemed like he was gonna do whatever he wanted anyway, and just take Elias and go.
He's gonna take Elias away from you. So if Iqbal takes Elias away from you, and he doesn't agree with anything that you guys are saying, what does that mean about Iqbal?
People are inconsiderate, and maybe people are dangerous. So B and D.
Dangerous, inconsiderate and dangerous. So what would be your focus about yourself?
Helpless and not safe.
Okay. So in your perfect world, what would be happening? How would people be, and who would be doing what and saying what? So in that situation, looking back at it, in your perfect world, what would have been happening at that moment?
He would have understood and agreed on the living situations and been more supportive, because I don't think I don't want to be back at my parents' house, and so no one's happy in the situation, but I just wish he could have been more supportive about it and made it a little easier on me,
Okay, so what values would be satisfied as a result of this perfect world? Choose at least 3 values that would satisfy the vision.
Let me see. On my phone? Oh, sorry. Communication.
Yeah.
Understanding. Probably acceptance.
Yeah.
You want to stand?
So we're going to use these 3. So your intention, my intention, the intention I'm committed to creating in this situation is communication, understanding, and acceptance for everyone involved. So whenever we create an intention, we create that intention for you and everyone else involved. So what following actions can you take to create your intention in this solution? So we're gonna write down 3 actions you can personally take to move closer to experiencing your intention. You wanna experience communication, you wanna experience understanding, and you wanna experience acceptance for yourself and for everyone involved. So what's one thing you can do?
Jeez, I don't even know. Because even if I did, like, stand my ground and be like, no, I'm sorry, like, this is the way it is, which I did, he's still not being accepting, you know? So it's like, I don't know, what do you think?
Oh, so let me see if I can offer a suggestion. So could you possibly continue having the conversation?
I feel like bringing it up again and makes it
So
him
what
even
happens
more
if you
mad.
what happens if you don't ever talk about it again?
When I do bring it up, like, I'll be like, hey, can you bring the clothes over? And it kind of makes him mad again, like, why do you need more stuff over here? And so when I ignore it and just kind of go with the flow, it's like, it's more peaceful.
Do you think you could possibly ask your parents to go get your stuff for you?
Yeah, I just feel like that'll create more, like, chaos with him.
Okay, and what would
If
happen?
it happens slowly, like what I'm trying to do, like, hey, can you bring this over? Day by day, he
So you're going to
is
continue. So you're
nonchalant.
going to continue asking for your stuff slowly.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Until I'm content with, like, the amount of stuff I have here.
Okay.
And then kind of.
So your intention is to have communication, understanding, and acceptance for Iqbal and for yourself.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you can do to experience acceptance?
That's hard.
So another action you can take to move closer to experiencing your intention. So you want to possibly go to work and just start your life?
Yeah. Yeah.
And do you think that the other thing that you could do is stick your ground and not move back?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I am doing,
Okay.
you know, but yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Not go back, but stay where you are.
Excuse you. You hungry?
Okay, and you will take these actions by, you're already doing them.